Hello, it's Friday, May 8th. As we continue to look at Jesus' ministry together, our reading for today is John 16, verses 16 through 33. Jesus went on to say, "In a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me." At this, some of his disciples said to one another, "What does he mean by saying, 'In a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me,' and 'because I am going to the Father'?" They kept asking, "What does he mean by a little while? We don't understand what he is saying." Jesus saw that they wanted to ask him about this, so he said to them, "Are you asking one another what I meant when I said, 'In a little while you will see me no more, and then after a little while you will see me'? Very truly I tell you, you will weep and mourn while the world rejoices. You will grieve, but your grief will turn to joy. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. So with you, now is your time of grief. But I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. In that day you will no longer ask me anything. Very truly I tell you, my Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. Until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. Though I have been speaking figuratively, a time is coming when I will no longer use this kind of language, but will tell you plainly about my Father. In that day you will ask in my name. I am not saying that I will ask the Father on your behalf. No, the Father himself loves you, because you have loved me, and have believed that I came from God. I came from the Father and entered the world. Now I am leaving the world and going back to the Father." Then Jesus' disciples said, "Now you are speaking clearly and without figures of speech. Now we can see that you know all things, and that you do not even need to have anyone ask you questions. This makes us believe that you came from God." "Do you now believe?" Jesus replied. "A time is coming, and in fact has come, when you will be scattered, each to your own home. You will leave me all alone. Yet I am not alone, for my Father is with me. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." In our passage today, Jesus is preparing his disciples for his death and resurrection. The disciples will not see him anymore because Jesus is going to die. He's going to be buried. But then he will rise again, and the disciples will see him. Their grief over Jesus' death will turn to joy in his resurrection. And then Jesus promises that no one will take away their joy. The joy of Jesus' resurrection is forever. The disciples 2,000 years ago and us Christians today are filled with joy because Jesus is alive. And that means that Jesus is always with us. He may not be physically present, but he is always with us through the Holy Spirit. Jesus lives. Nothing can put him back in the grave. Nothing can keep him from us. Jesus has triumphed, and Jesus is with us forever. That's my thought for today's passage. Certainly there's a lot more that could be said here, so if you have questions or thoughts of your own that you'd like to share, please do so below. Otherwise, I hope that you have a wonderful day.